Good day, FICs and classmates. I am Robelle Gonzalvo, and welcome to the P222 Resource Use and Development final presentation titled Evaluation of the Environmental Critical Areas Network Resource Management Plan 2017 to 2022 of the Municipality of Coron, Province of Palawan, Philippines. This presentation includes discussions about the Municipality of Coron's geophysical environment, land and sea cover classifications, biological features, econ zones, and the ERMP. Geographically, the Municipality of Coron is situated in Palawan's northernmost region. It is roughly 363 kilometers from Puerto Princesa City and 367 kilometers from Manila. The municipality of Busuanga borders Coron on the west, Coron Bay borders it on the east, Culion borders on the southwest, Linakapan borders it on the farther south, and the Mindoro Island borders it on the north. Forest lands and grasslands make up 46.46% and 36.34% of the municipality's total land area, respectively, making them the most common land uses. Nearly 1,145.32 hectares, or equivalent to 1.69% of Coron's total land area, is used for agricultural purposes. A total of around 498.48 hectares are made up of build-up areas or lands that have been processed and are being utilized as the foundation for residential buildings and infrastructural utilities and facilities. These are places where large populations participate in social, cultural, political, and economic activities. Sea cover. Corals make up the greatest portion of the sea's cover, covering 8,269.45 hectares or 57% of the total sea cover. Biological features. Terrestrial flora. In terms of biomass and areas covered, the dominant families found in Coron are the Molave forest in the foothills, the brushlands and grasslands in the undulating and level areas, and the Pterocarp family in the mid-slopes. The mainland Coron is heavily vegetated with Pterocarps and Catmon, Mancono, Lanete, Camagong, Akle, Nara, Molave, Antipolo, Palasan, and Limuran. Additionally, 3 species like taluto, ipil, and amugis cover 25% of the island's rolling and Herratiera selvatica or dungon. Areas of barangays Borac and San Nicolas contain old-growth trees. In the barangays of San Jose, Decalachao, Guadalupe, Bintuan, and San Nicolas, grasslands are commonly seen. Finally, San Nicolas, Borac, and Bintuan are home to the Pterocarps, ipil, and other significant forest tree species. Another biological feature is the terrestrial fauna. The municipality of Coron is home to over 361 species of fauna from 26 orders and 91 families. In addition, a total of 125 terrestrial species were found with the following breakdown: 84 bird species from 33 families or 38.5% of Palawan's bird species, 22 mammals from 11 families or 37.9% of the recorded Palawan mammal species, 15 reptiles from 7 families or 23% of Palawan reptiles, and 4 amphibians from 3 families or 19% of Palawan amphibians. ECAN zones. The Environmentally Critical Areas Network is a strategy to protect Palawan's natural resources and manage its ecosystem through a comprehensive reach-to-reef approach. Established by the Strategic Environmental Plan or SEP for Palawan Act or Republic Act No. 7811, it provides a framework for sustainable development and guides local governments in policymaking and regulation. Econ zoning involves defining land and marine zone boundaries, identifying allowed resources and activities, and enforcing regulations that prevent environmental harm. ECAN Resource Management Plan. It is developed by the Municipal Econ Board with the Palawan Council for Sustainable Development or PCSD which aims to guide the sustainable management of Ican zones across Palawan municipalities. It builds on the Reach to Reef strategy outlined in the Strategic Environmental Plan and acts as the comprehensive physical plan for each municipality, informing other planning efforts like land use and tourism. The ERMP's implementation is a shared responsibility between the local government and PCSD staff, with the Ican Board overseeing its execution at the municipal level. The Ican zoning plan is designed to be flexible and practical, addressing each municipality's specific needs. The planning process includes gathering and analyzing data, conducting strategic planning and threat analysis, and creating the zoning plan. Primary data sources include surveys and field studies, while secondary data includes reports and existing maps. These guide the development of land use strategies and Ican zone management. The Ican zoning strategy. It has three components: the terrestrial component, the coastal or marine component, and the tribal ancestral zones. Terrestrial component covers the mountains, low hills, and lowland areas of the whole province. It has a core zone, a buffer zone subdivided into restricted use area, controlled use area, and traditional use area, and a multiple or manipulative use zone. Coastal marine component covers the whole coastline up to the sea. A simplified zoning scheme is used in the management of this component due to its geographical characteristics, critical nature, and patterns of resource use. It is divided into two zones, which are the coastal or marine core zone and multiple use zones. The latter is further subdivided into transition or buffer zone and sustainable or general use zone. Tribal ancestral zone is the last component. It is a special zone in the land and sea that is allotted for indigenous cultural communities. This special zone will fulfill the material and cultural needs of the indigenous peoples, or the IPs. It shall be delineated according to the criteria for terrestrial and coastal or marine components. Hence, the tribal ancestral zone may transcend all Ican zones and will give greater cultural considerations.